Must be a good time to be a streamer. It is. I thought that was gonna be a. I actually didn't like. I actually didn't see anything at TwitchCon. I just went for maybe 4 or 5 hours the first day. Missed all the announcements, but I read all the stuff on Reddit. That looked exciting. Still fun. Went to some parties at TwitchCon just Friday. Saturday went to Tacos El Gordo in San Diego. That was cool. Never got to try that. One of my friends keeps telling me how good it is. My wrist is getting sore. I originally didn't play this kind of list with Firelands Portal much, but the card's been growing on me a lot. Especially since like Firelands Portal is very similar to Medivh, and it's also kind of similar to Arcane Giants. I was always leaning towards the other choices recently, but
spells are fun. Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here.
ooh, I don't know. Okay, maybe I should have just played the Valet here because a 2/3 body is very good. Like Paladins, they run a lot of 1 health minions. So there's not a great target for Valet. It's better to have a 2/3 body to kill multiple guys here. I'm just gonna save coins so I can bury your Valet next turn. Prez Obama, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. And Chickenators, thanks for subbing. Cro-fist. And second one. Also, the Great Mog, welcome. Thanks for the sub. Cro-fist. Okay, it looks like I do get this barrier move.
Excuse me, you are...
Oh yeah, I was saying something about Firelands Portal. Okay, so Arcane Giant usually went well with like Yogg-Saron decks, where you have like higher spell density. I don't think this is exactly one of them at the moment. Firelands Portal is more of a standalone card. I like Medivh before for this effect. This effect is basically something that allows you to maybe develop a minion in the same turn you kill their minions, so it's like a tempo thing. Medivh is kind of similar. You play Medivh and then you can say Flame Strike or Fireball, get bored and develop board at the same time. But the problem with Medivh that I was having was first of all, it's a bit slower than Firelands Portal because it takes 2 turns as a setup. But the second thing is, I was having trouble with Medivh because everyone's running Ooze and Harrison. So that's why I ended up just not liking it, mostly. Oops, bad order. I'm actually going to play Barrier instead of Draw here. Maybe. Arcane Elect, I was going to draw Emperor next turn. That's my only 6-drop, whereas I can mostly play Arcane Elect with other stuff. Okay, let's do this anyways. Because I'm thinking that Divine Favor should be coming up, maybe around even this turn. Like early Divine Favors, he didn't have the hand to dump, and you don't really want Divine Favor turn 3, 4 a lot of times because you want to develop tempo those turns. But it's like really these turns coming up where Divine Favor is like the main turn for them. Oh, I decided to trade for the Divine Shield because I didn't want Blessing of Kings with Divine Shield. Mostly just like that in general better. So yeah, I'm trying to maybe play around Divine Favor a little bit. Snooble just subbed with Twitch Prime, has resubbed 2 months in a row. Thanks for the sub. Welcome back to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. I know you can like redo the subs with Twitch Prime, I believe. I might just want to play around Divine Favor here. Yeah, I'm gonna continue playing around Divine Favor here. I'm just gonna ping this for setup for Flame Strike instead of say Arcane Elect, because I don't think he's gonna be able to beat me without a Divine Favor with this kind of mana curve. It's just too low, like small cards. It's kind of annoying, actually pretty annoying. What I can do is, oh, Frost Nova. Kigyu, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. He might not even be able to kill the Blood Mage if he doesn't ping it down. Only has one more chance to ping. He has 6 minions here, so... Yeah, like once the game turns around, then I can start playing my Arcane Elects. But for now, I just want to concentrate on not giving him the good Divine Favors. Plus, like, he might have to Divine Favor this turn, and then I can AI after. Do you think it'd be a good idea to disenchant Yogg with some changes? I mean, I would go ahead and disenchant it. There's no downside since you can always recraft it for the same cost of it. Then you can at least, you know, get some more information. Like, people can predict whether Yogg will be played in competitive decks, but, you know, you can always just play it safe and just start with disenchanting the cards that were nerfed, and as other people test for you, you know, whether Yogg is, say, still good or not, you can make the decision later to recraft it for the same cost. It's like 0 downside. I'm not doing it because I guess I don't care about dust, but... yeah. Gorapo2112, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Yeah. Left hand, switch hands. Okay, Paladin here. I believe it's this because, again, I can't stick bear. Like, if this is Ice Block, I can keep it. But unless I wait till turn 5 or, like, turn 4 with the coin, I'm assuming that he'll have, like, some tokens and 1/1s and stuff proccing the Ice Barrier, so it won't stick around.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Although, technically, yeah, it could be Control Pally as well.
Reporting for duty.
Spells are so fun.
In which case, it's not even that important to have Barrier plus Valet. Against Control Pally, it'd be more worth it to try to get, like, Arcane Intellect. This is really good against Control Pally, as well as, like, some Azure Drake. If you want to play really slow, you can just ping. I guess if we trade and play Elise, I don't really like it. Because we have no follow-up with this hand, it's like all situational spells, so one Peacekeeper would completely shut down Elise. If I did play Elise, I would have to trade to play around Trucer or Champion, but yeah, it's just like saving coin, especially since this is a slow matchup, and I have Archmage Antonidas in my deck, so I could, especially with how slow my hand is, I can't really, you know, do anything, even if I coin on Elise, so just gonna save. Gendrew, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. And Nerf187, welcome. Cro-fist. And one more. Okay, I guess this is kind of a hard decision because it's so bad to play Elise until a 1/1 where I can ping and play Blood Mage. But Blood Mage is worth so much with Arcane Blast. I just almost get a feeling that I should just play Blood Mage here because I get the cycle for, like, Emperor and Drakes. Playing around True Silver is probably more important, as well as this particular deck. It's like a heavy cycle. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Pally, let's say Murloc Pally. So there's not really stuff to remove, per se. Like, it doesn't matter if I hit the Arcane Blast with Spell Power or not. There's just, his deck doesn't care about that stuff. All he's trying to do is survive. So I should try to put on as much pressure as I can with the cards I have, instead of trying to remove as many minions, because ultimately I'm all in. Once he draws enough cards and plays enough Murlocs, I presume to lose. Hanzi, oh no, what happened? Leak has subbed. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Emperor is, a lot of it is the synergy between Emperor and Archmage Antonidas, so it's part of the reason why I have Emperor in this deck. How did he do 1 more damage? Oh, from, okay, Keeper of Old Demand. I guess, this is still good. I was thinking maybe, like, because Archmage Antonidas is good to keep the 1 mana, Arcane Blast here, but I mean, I already had spell power, plus, you know, I could just like say Forbidden Flame, leave up the 1/1, but then he gets a trade, whereas right now he's has to use True Silver, so that's an entire charge True Silver that's gone for this play, and I think it's worth it to, you know, to eat up a charge of True Silver, or you can just leave it up, but that's gonna get punished. Mulligill, O Harvey, and Sito HS. Welcome to the Strife crew, guys. Cro-fist. Cro-fist. I did a left hand. Thanks for subbing, guys. I'm gonna have to consecrate here. I still have a coin, so let's see. I can get 3 Fireballs next turn. Archmage, Coin, Frostbolt, Forbidden Flame. I believe he got 3 cards, so he's Ash Drake in his hand at the moment. If we wait one more turn, I don't think it actually changes anything. Like, we're still only getting 3 spells with Archmage, because we also have 1 more mana for Forbidden Flame, but I think I like it, just this turn. FedEx Pope, welcome to the Strife crew. Thanks for subbing. Cro-fist. Do they already have the other stuff they announced at TwitchCon out? Like, I heard you can have different kinds of sub emotes and stuff like that. Not emotes, like the channel sub banners for different months. That'd be pretty cool. Like, mine's a panda right now. I can have like a golden panda or something. StrifeCro, what rogue deck do you suggest playing? I don't know much about Rogue. I guess Rogue right now is kind of weak, but something like a Miracle Rogue still sounds the best. Nordia and Eliza05, welcome. Thanks for subbing, guys. Cro-fist. Cro-fist.
Follow the rule.
Okay, so I can deal 13 here and then just have enough burn. I don't know if that's a great plan. Like, he's already shown that he's weak to Archmage. Actually, no. I think I know what's better. It's just Frost Nova, Fireball, and then Frostbolt. Okay, so because I was thinking just like single targeting down stuff with Fireball, because again, if I just like all Fireball face and hit him in the face, he can just Forbidden Healing. Like, that card heals for so much that I think it's kind of like me getting punished, because then he can trade his board for Archmage. But I like the move I did. I still get cast 3 spells, right, with Frost Nova. I even have a second Frost Nova, so that has to be better. What kind of Reno lock do you suggest in the current meta? Okay, you know, I would be able to answer this question a lot better if I was not ranked 14. Because I haven't played since the reset on ladder. Because once the patch gets announced, personally, I don't like playing Hearthstone until the patch comes out. Like, I don't want to kind of waste my time playing in a meta that's, you know, not going to last, like with the Tusk cards and stuff. I just ended up waiting until the patch, pretty much. You know, I could tell you much better once I get to Legend or some higher ranking. Ultimately, it comes down to how similar it is to before, like cards like Black Knight, MC Tech, you know, whether these tech cards are good, because if they are still good, then you can go for a deck that just uses a lot of tech cards and doesn't play stuff like N'Zoth. Otherwise, like, if you have extra room, you don't care to run all these tech cards. You know, something on a more proactive strategy might be better, like Faceless Manipulator, Leroy. You have Cthulhu, you have N'Zoth. There's a lot more choices, you know, so.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Like, before I was playing just Reno with MC Tech, Black Knight, I was running ton, like Kodo, a lot of tech cards, the Combat Shaman and stuff. That actually did well for me last week before the patch.
Do you have the artifact?
Don't really want to use Arcane Blasts like this. Especially with Archmage. But I'm still gonna do it. What's better? I can Frost or Blast or Dual Blast.
Perhaps.
I have 3 spell power cards left in my deck. Let's just say the Frostbolt. So the reason I really like this play is because I want to play Cabal's Tome next turn, so I can, you know, by dumping some cards allows me to not overdraw, as well as, say I leave up Elise and play Cabal's Tome next turn, I'm just taking more damage, because I'm not killing Elise if I play Cabal's Tome, so it stacks up over multiple turns. And plus his deck is presumably not a tempo deck, so he might not be able to like follow up necessarily too well. But even if he has follow up, the same thing, it's like, I'd still rather kill it now. I believe this is better than just playing Barrier Ping, but I'm not sure. I'm taking one more damage like this. I don't think it matters. Like, I don't think his deck's running Blessing and Kings or anything like that. I have a chance of AoEing stuff now, so I don't have to ping. One of the considerations, if I get a Medivh's Valet, I have the barrier to activate it, but
should I?
With this hand, that's not really happening either, because I need to ping this first. I don't know what's better. Anyways, Distractibility has subscribed. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Hi Strife, this is your version of Freeze Mage. You try to draw spells, Alex tries to win the game. Not really, it's not. I wouldn't even consider this a Freeze Mage. I would say your goal with this deck is to just simply grind them out. That's the main difference between a Control Mage and a Freeze Mage. Freeze Mage tries to end the game quickly. Like, Freeze Mage can only survive so many turns against any deck. You're not trying to win on resources, you're trying to like freeze them turns like 5 to 8, Alex draws them, burn them out. You have a very small window to do that. Whereas Control Mage is more about, you just have so many resources that you just kill everything and use leftover resources to burn them out. So it's a big difference, even though, you know, it kind of looks somewhat similar. I can Frostbolt trade plus Dragon's Breath. Oh, but that doesn't kill it. Let's leave it up. Ah, I messed up. I didn't see a counterspell. Why did I play Spellbender? I should play counterspell instead. Okay, so the reason is, like, if I had to single target down Karen with just burn like this, it's not too efficient. This guy's too hard to remove like that. Preferably, I kind of just Flame Strike Karen, like maybe kill half of it and then Flame Strike, something like that, instead of just killing it immediately. So it's kind of what I'm setting up for, just like play some stuff this turn, and then try to set up for Flame Strike. Probably not the best two secrets to play. Like Spellbender, there might be just never a target in Paladin, because Paladin never uses buff cards in this kind of deck, and there's nothing really else to ever target. I still want to play over Barrier just as more of a bluff, so I could keep the secret there and keep them guessing, but Counterspell is actually useful, so that should have been what I was going for. Barrier's pretty useless too. Fixed 1979, thanks for subbing, as well as the Stan XZ85. Welcome to the Strife crew, guys. Cro-fist. That's a good roll. Very good. Allows me to just, again, play something out here.
That belongs in a museum.
I really regret playing this Vaporize, or not Vapor. Really regret playing the Spellbender. Oops. Alright, this is a good mid, full clear. Kind of set up for the Flame Strike this turn. I was thinking Emperor moves. It's kind of weird because I Emperor, then Valet the Harrison, then trade my 1-1, but I'm leaving up a 1-1 against Vaporize is one weird thing about it. As well as this is just so clean. He might have to just trade the 1-1 with True Servant to Emperor though, and then I can maybe Vaporize Karen. This play's just so clean. Just gonna go for it.
Should I?
Sky Prez, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Next turn, Emperor.
Should I?
Archmage 6, Secrets 2, 1, 10 mana. I can either, yeah, I can cast 2 spells tentatively. Can I ever cast 3 spells? 6, 2, 2, no, not really.
Reporting for duty. By the power of Ragnarok,
Nuts has donated $5. Should I keep Yogg? I would say you shouldn't keep Yogg. You can always just disenchant cards after they're nerfed. You get the same amount of dust. So, you know, if you want to play with Yogg again later, you can always craft it back. I would say probably just start by disenchanting it, unless you want to play with it immediately. But, you know, you can see how the meta shapes up, like whether people are still using Yogg or not. Then you can make up your mind later. Because Barnes got Sylvanas, right? So he's getting Karen, Sylvanas, Loot Hoarder. That's pretty bad for me, the Barnes getting Sylvanas part for N'Zoth. And I haven't bait out counter spells.
I have no time for
Not counter spells. I haven't baited out equalities. Hard turn. If I wait one more turn, I get a super Archmage. But next turn says N'Zoth turn, so say I just kind of play really greedy and just go face plus either Outer Drake or do nothing. You know, do nothing kind of makes sense because Sylvanas. Then he can trade in and play N'Zoth. I don't think I can. It's so weird. Technically, I can still have Archmage, Frost Nova. Frost Nova is very key to that play. I was thinking just trade him going Archmage this turn, but I think it's somewhat changing my mind. Because one of the things about this is that if he has equality, my Archmage, like say he trades in, plays N'Zoth, gets, you know, 2 Sylvanas, Karen, Monkey, whatever, N'Zoth, or Loot Hoarder N'Zoth, then I can just, you know, Archmage Frost Nova, plus a whole bunch of other spells, threatening, lethal, counterspell, like 4 or 5 fireballs. He can bait out stuff before equality, but, you know, part of that is that he gets to, if equalities, all his minions are at 1 health. I can still go for it now. This board's not any worse than the N'Zoth board. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play with the Drake. Oh, or a Fireball even. That has to be better.
You require my assistance. Aha! Aha!
Wait, what? Oh, wait, I just did the math completely wrong.
Aha! Aha!
Excuse me, you are on
Oh, I'm glad I didn't play Adric first. I don't know why I thought all my secrets cost 0 instead of 1. Looks good for me though. Get the Freeze's face here, as well as have a counterspell down. Not easy for him to clear here. And plus, even if he does clear, I can say that he might be somewhat of a bad shape. So counterspell is always more priority than Spellbender apparently. How do you get this?
Reporting for duty.
So we're 1 off lethal. And I have to worry about forbidden healing. So what we want to do is just set up to kill him next turn, right? So we need to do some damage to him, but not necessarily important to just blow everything on him. Guess I'm just gonna make this play. It was between this and like Pingy and Firelands Pearl in his face, but then I think cards like Ivory Knight can save him as well, whereas this is like, oh, and yeah, this is good as well, because Ragnar's Firelord doesn't save him like this. Whereas Firelands Portal, it's like develops a board, but then Ivory Knight and Ragnar's Lightlord could potentially move him out of range. I have 15 damage next turn with Valet Double Fireball. He can't get all of my secrets, can he? Maybe, we'll see. I kind of forgot. Oh, maybe you get all my secrets. Defend Yourself has subscribed. And doinked behind Funtown, also KDuff85. Thanks for subbing, guys. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. 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 Why Spellbender and proc first to humility instead of counterspell, which is played later? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just always does in that order. Let's go and save the Doomsayer for Frost Nova after the N'Zoth. So let's see, we have a couple of options here. We can play the expensive Farlands Pearl and Ping, unless we want to play Valet here as well. Which is like, we can play cheap Farlands Pearl, Ping, Valet, one of them. I think we just save the Valet.
I enjoy raiding.
Mage 72 has subscribed. Thanks for subbing, Mage. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Definitely anyone can win the late game. Forbidden Healing kind of countered my burn play, but I got so much free value from Archmage that he's still, even now, he's still a little bit low. And there's no reason to say I can't clear the N'Zoth sometimes with Doomsayer plus freeze, or I can burn him out. Oh, he's a 15. That's lethal for me, tentatively. Turn to Frogger has subscribed. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Okay, so I don't get to kill him. Nice that I saved some stuff left over though. I can do 8 like this. I can also Drake Fireball Ping. Should be better to develop this instead.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Just a little bit more on board. It shouldn't be so much on board that I'm weak to AoE. That's why I like this more, because I have more board power with this play compared to average Drake, and it's not like I'm developing so much where I'm weak to equality. Puzzle and Flowbear1 have subscribed. Welcome to the Strife crew, guys. Thanks for subbing. Cro-fist. Cro-fist. What's the story behind the fist? You know, I don't know. I think everyone has something. Who knows? I remember starting to do it like back when I started streaming. Can this deck be good without Karazhan cards? No, it can't be. But you could run Reno and not run Karazhan cards. The reason why is because Babbling, like this list is based on a lot of the power of duplicate Karazhan cards, like Babbling Book is so good, Medivh's Valet is so good with the secrets, as well as like Farlands Portal. I think you could run this with a Reno list without Karazhan cards, because it doesn't make sense to base your list around Medivh's Valet with Reno. 13, 18, I'm 4 off lethal. I actually don't have more burn in my hand, so if I burn him here, then that's all I have. That's it. I'm gonna just go ahead and flood a little bit.
Do you have the artifact?
This way, if he has the equality here, he has to kill his own Ragnaros. Did you bump before Crip? No, I don't believe so. Is that unenthusiastic fist? I don't think so. Ask StrifeCro, how's your subbing looking today? Can you tell us how many you have? I've never had too many subs. I think before the Twitch thing, Amazon Prime thing, I believe it's like my sub mostly vary between like 100 and 200. I've never had more than 200 subs, I believe. Can you explain why Babbling Book is so good? Why not play the spell you want? It's because like early game mostly, you can play it on turn 1, Ping on turn 2, and Mage Ping is something that's either very good or very bad. Like Fire Blast is very binary in the sense, like it's not like Life Tap or Armor Up and other control decks where they're just always the same thing. Fire Blast largely depends whether you have something to kill or not, right? If you do have something, it's very good. If you don't have something, it's just useless. And having Babbling Book turn 1 means that, you know, it turns your Fire Blast into something that actually does something a lot more. If we Firewall Ping, give him to 10, let's start with that. Set up for lethal for next turn. Maybe I shouldn't even play the Doomsayer here. They're pretty important. This is kind of weird, I think. Because I have a Frost Nova. He's used both equalities. So if I saved this Doomsayer for Frost Nova double Doomsayer, I could pretty much guarantee clearing the Zoth. Whereas this way, especially as True Sword Champion, that heals him enough. Who knows? Okay, Physics has subscribed. Vipers, Alpha and Beta, Alexian9, and Christopher Beta have all subbed. Thanks for subbing, guys. Welcome to the Strife crew. I'm gonna take this one double fisting. Cro-fist. 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 Five Cro-fists.
None may steal our secrets.
Oh, I win. All the burns somehow got through, even though he healed for Forbidden Healing. Clamburgers, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Cro-fist. Can't believe I burned him out. I pretty much didn't get any minion damage that game, just straight up burn. I had a cool move where I flooded the board, made him kill his own Ragnaros.